Alright guys, today I'm gonna be doing like a thought video narration over what I consider to be my best YouTube video that I've ever made. This isn't really about the YouTube video, this is more so why that I'm going to be explaining why it's not really possible for anyone, for that matter, to even truly understand the core of my humor, like how funny I can really get. And it's not really like, like an ego thing. It's more so like, it's so fine, like a tip of a needle, that you can't really get it anywhere else. So with that logic, it's like, how is anyone supposed to understand it? Because it's just, So yeah, let's get started. Let's go ahead and look at what this idiot made. So I think this is responding. What is he, a YouTuber? Responding to a YouTube video, I guess a YouTube video intro by the YouTuber named Pyrocynical. This is the video titled Thick Souls 3, I believe. No, or Extra Thick. Yeah, it's Extra Thick. This is just the intro, like before he even says anything, right? So what happens in this intro, you should watch it for yourself first, but pretty much he was streaming a Dark Souls 3 series for YouTube. And his save file got corrupted. He had to start the whole game over again. So instead of just trying to get to relatively the same place he was, like, pretty much last time, he just, chose to make a YouTube intro out of it, put a little song over it, and just have like a montage of him running through the first couple of levels to get back to where he was. It's very funny. I think it's one of his best pieces of work on that whole entire channel, including his video essays, which he's known for now. But yeah. So, yeah, that same thing happened to me because my computer is becoming very bad, and my Dark Souls 3 save also got corrupted. You can say a lot of things about it, but one way or the other, I lost all my stuff. I had many accounts on there, many builds. It's all gone. I didn't want to lose it all, but it's Dark Souls 3, so it's not that much. So I figured I'd just respond to Pyrocynical's videos, several-year-old video at this point, with my own. But instead of this being an intro, this is going to be, I guess, its own video, right? Because I don't have a very good software to edit with. I only have iMovie and Pixar. And two, I'm just too lazy, but not lazy enough. So that's what you get here. You get this 3 minutes long, but at the same time, the quality is it's very bad. So let's see. Let's go ahead and just start. So let's see here. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Should we start again? Let's look. Ready? Teaching me some shit. Okay. One more time. Look. Right? Supposed to be teaching me some shit. The fuck is that? So, what's going on here is, let's go ahead and mute the video so we can go ahead and look at this. So automatically, you can really see that this, or I guess I'm telling you now, that the creator of this video wasn't very fair to the audience, because right off the bat, you're already meant to, the video creator is assuming that you just know the entire world of Dark Souls 3 and you understand it. Once you understand the combat, you understand the everything else, because it's not the same way in all the games. This is just for the third iteration of Dark Souls. So, yeah, it starts off with a picture of a carton of milk, Lucerne brand, and a picture of a Dark Souls 2 character in that dragon area holding a Lucerne. In these games, this Lucerne is supposed to be a pole arm. It kind of has a halberd moveset, but it's like I think it's supposed to be a pole arm. It doesn't make any sense because the actual Lucerne in real life is not a pole arm. It was actually a hammer. It's a multi-pronged hammer that was not even made out of the same shit you're seeing in Dark Souls 3. I'm not sure why. Yeah, it's not really a halberd either. I'm not sure. You can really do the research on this. I don't care about halberds. I like swords, not halberds, so I don't care about that. But yeah, so it's pretty obvious from the video that you're supposed to know what these things are, and the milk is carton is like a joke. So like, oh look, Lucerne. But the whole premise of the Lucerne in Dark Souls 3 is just wrong anyways. You can't possibly understand what that image is supposed to mean. And I mean, here's what you could understand if you played the game, or at least you've watched people play the game. The Lucerne isn't a very good weapon for anything, really. It's kind of bad. I mean, it's not like it's bad, like it doesn't do anything. But like, there are so many other weapons that just do everything it can do, but better. So why would you use the Lucerne? And you can even hear in the background. Let's first start off of why this video is not very fair to the viewer. So unlike Pyrocynical's video, where it's very cinematic. I guess the intro rather, not the video. It's very cinematic. It starts off with adding in bits of the game's cutscenes mixed with his own edits, Pyrocynical's edits. It's there's regular show jokes in there which anyone can just watch and understand. Applause over a parry and like cheering. Old school YouTube sound effect. You just have to watch it. Don't try to assume what I'm talking about. Just either leave the video and stop looking at me, or go watch that so you can understand it. But yeah, this video, my Dark Souls 3 save got corrupted, ... whatever. It starts off immediately into the action, immediately trying to put the Lucerne in your face to show you. And the quality's already very bad. It's not hard to see what's going on in there, but the character in there, my character has a main hand straight sword to long sword to start with, which everyone starts with, picked in my class, and an offhand Lucerne. And yeah, if you played this game before, or you've played the first area, you don't have to be doing all this work to fight a Lothric Knight. Like you can see, I'm trying to, I'm going to talk about it in third person, so it makes sense as a video for you guys. So yeah, it's unlike Pyrocynical's video. It starts off with this, trying to perfectly space out this knight sprinting around all over the stairs. Like, it looks really ridiculous for a knight that's just walking slowly towards you. You can see there's like a weird pivot that I do. I think my hand slipped off the keyboard, and I think the knight's in front of me, but I see that I'm out of range, so I unlock and turn the single light attack around. It's completely unnecessary, and it's obviously visual clutter for the viewer, but if you just are familiar with how these games work, it's this ridiculous to be doing all of this for the first area, right? Try harding like it's grand finals against this like regular enemy, the first knight you see. I guess not the first one, but you know what I mean. Not that it's perfect gameplay, but it's the whole joke here without telling you is that, oh, my save got corrupted, I'm going to try to cut through this game as fast as I can. But like, it's funny because like, it's like, you don't have to be doing this much work against a Lothric Knight. Like, look at the gameplay and just look at it. Go look at like any streamer, your favorite streamer, look at their first play. It's just too much. That's the joke here. And everyone's supposed to be like, oh, this guy is good at Dark Souls 3, so. Which is why I had the Berlizzi edit of, the fuck is that? Like, why you have the Lucerne out? Why are you using the Lucerne? Just use the sword and board everyone else does. There's no reason to be using the Lucerne and the offhand, like your Gabri, the PvP player. And then I put the Dora the Explorer clip where he's like, but you're supposed to be teaching me some shit. Like, you're supposed to be so good at this game, but here you are playing like this against the Lothar Knight. So okay, let's keep watching and see what happens here. So yeah, you turn everything around like a PvP boss. Yeah, look at that unnecessary spacing. Just roll and I don't know. I get clipped by the charge here. I hit the shield of the Lucerne. Sparks come out. Space this. It's very hard to see. It's very bad quality. I think it was done in PixArt, right? The final charge, Lucerne into the dead angled straight sword R1 to bypass the shield. I don't know. Maybe you fought the Great Shield Knight and you can't seem to hit them. You just have to get good at playing unlocked. I unlocked there so I can clip the knight. And it's a small area of space that's not being covered by the shield. You have to think here a little bit. Next sequence, I think it's just let's see here. Yeah, so if you've played these games before, you know there's NPCs and people that can invade you. But in Dark Souls 3, one of the hardest, or if not the hardest, NPC you can fight is Holy Knight Hodrick. I believe he has 2 scripted interactions, and maybe you can do his questline if you do the game right. But this is one of the hardest NPCs in the game because it's one of 2 NPCs, I guess 3, that could parry you very easily. They cheat to parry you. Usually, if you're unlocked or you dead angle your attacks, it ignores any parry attempt, regardless if its timing's right or not. But that doesn't work with this NPC. It's designed to parry you and punish you and one-shot you. It's designed like a twink, so you do no damage to this guy. He 2-shots you pretty much. It's the illusion of making you feel bad and small. But, obviously, if you're following along with the video, obviously it's not perfect gameplay, but it's just a matter of just bait and punish against this guy as I'm doing here. Running left and right, down and up the map, right? Baiting him, what are you gonna do, swing? And he does it, and I just punish him with the same basic shit. It's pretty basic, light into heavy attack on the straight sword, it's true combo. See, you can just backstab this guy over and over again, or just parry him yourself, cheese him off the cliff. So many ways you can kill him. But, come on, if the joke here is that, sure, with experience, you can piece this guy up a little bit, if you know how he plays, even though he's very strong. But you don't have to be doing all this try-harding with the offhand Lucerne, it's ridiculous. If you've seen this gameplay before, any Dark Souls 3 gameplay, you know that, come on. Yeah, look, it's not downplaying the gameplay, but maybe you just need to have the experience I do to see the comedy in this. It's just funny to me. I guess on a surface level, it's either confusing, impressive, or people just feel indifferent to it. I see this footage as funny to me, given that I'm familiar with the context. Obviously you can see there's a cut at some point. I lose some heals because it's probably easy to miss this because of how bad the quality is, but I got hit a few times, so it's not like it's very good gameplay at all. And I got a bit of a roll catch with the Lucerne here. It doesn't matter. It's an NPC. No one's gonna get hit with the Lucerne in real life unless you're just bad. It's supposed to be a montage and edit, but that whole segment was it's just 2 cuts. This is kind of just not an edit. So that fight's done. I think, what is this? This is, what's that guy's name? The Jersey guy, I don't remember, but this is a remix. It's very loud and obnoxious, but I think it's fun. I don't remember what the song's supposed to be called. Rich? I don't know. But yeah, it cuts to the segment where I'm in Firelink Shrine, displaying, a moveset swap with the dagger into the claymore, giving the claymore a temporary dagger moveset. It requires you to be really fast with your keys. There's no way of knowing this, but footage for this clip with the following Wreck-It Ralph snippet in the top right talking about, oh, you're nothing but a glitch. It took me like maybe 8 tries to even get that swap, just because I don't play this game anymore. Like, you know, it looks impressive here, but I don't play this hard all the time, right? I don't have any use for that. I know how to play the Claymore, so like it's just there, I guess, if you're interested in that flair for the video. This should be, let's go ahead and unmute it. So right here, the song's about to change to a different song, and the whole vibe of the video is about to change, but you can hear G9's voice in the background talking about the Claymore. It's obviously implied that it's supposed to be this like Matthew Sky's CS2 R8 Liam Rafferty A1S type of weapon for me or something, but I feel it was pretty obvious with the Despicable Me edit. No one probably knows what G9 even is. That's probably a useless thing to bring up. But no, he really was the person to pioneer the greatsword entirely in this game. Him and Gabri. So it's not really a Claymore thing. It's more of a greatsword thing, and you only know it if you play this game, I guess. But still, many people have their weapon they gravitate towards, and obviously mine was a Claymore, not because of any Dark Souls tryhard, but because of Pyrocynical, the reason why I bought this game several years ago. Maybe he used it one-handed with a shield, but, you know, he got the job done. He made me want to use it, and then I found the Claymore. It's just my weapon in all these games. I might buy a Scottish Claymore. I deserve it. Who's going to stop me? I don't know. So, yeah. So now I'm just talking to Sigurd. The song's about to shift in a second here. I'm no coward, and you know, there's like a Yapo JJ song in the Yap. I don't even know what song this is supposed to be. It's just one of those songs where no one knows anything about it, so I can't get a strike. So yeah, he's like, well, I'm no coward, and you better not go down there. And the next shot, I cut down the demon. It wasn't that hard because, it's, trying to get through the game. So I lost my save. I'm trying to cut everything down. So that's what the joke is here. I instantly cut that thing down. I point down. My game lags because it's not lag really. It's more of my whole entire CPU being 87% when this game is running. So this is just like shitty gameplay. But I think for like normal people, or the average YouTube viewer, I think fighting 2 evangelists at the same time is supposed to be impressive in the early game. I don't know. It's supposed to be a hard enemy. I mean, I'm not saying it's not. When you start off, I had trouble with these. I don't know. It's just kind of like a display of how they really use the Claymore. It's you can see in the top right, G9's up there. Spinning his Claymore around. The R2s. Let's go back and see, actually. This is the stuff we missed here. So, this is the dark... I want to say dark blade buff. I don't know. Maybe it's poison. I can't tell. The video quality is so bad. The Claymore is buffed with a pine resin. I don't know which one. I get a charge R2. I go for the trade against the first evangelist to cut that one down. The damage isn't from the Claymore being a lot. It's just you gotta buff your weapon in these games. You just have to. I asked this cancel for no reason. Like, I'm under no pressure at all. I'm under no pressure at all. It's the PvE. There's no reason to do it, but it's just like video flare. I was actually supposed to get hit by that hammer swing there. I panic rolled. I don't know how I wasn't clipped by that hammer. The ha! Yeah, I almost got hit there. So let's see. Yep. So I tried to go for the R2, but the evangelist is known to randomly start to de-aggro and backpedal. So even though it's like not it's the joke here is the unnecessary effort going into the early level, I guess, is what the joke is supposed to really be. Like, you don't have to turn around your attack and unlock your attack, and it's the evangelist. It's not gonna, I mean, maybe it's harder for newer players. And if you're level like I am, if you're playing a new game, yeah, if they hate you, it's not gonna be good. But to me, it's just like, during all this tryharding for these two mobs, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But to the viewer, it's supposed to be like, oh wow, he wants to get through these enemies. He's trying so hard against these enemies. Maybe he used to really be upset about losing his save. Look at him run through the level, and look at him. S is cancel. He's glitching. You're cheating. It's bad. This is the PvE. Okay, let's see. Double roll. Turn that R2 around. Let's begin with the R2 here, guys. Yeah, the R2 video, the Great Sword video.
R2, as it's the centerpiece of any Great
So
Sword
yeah, that's the end of the video. And let's see, level 20 was where I was at the end of that. Meta Lord Casca. I mean, overall, it's probably not really funny at all. I'm sure no one in the world, except people that don't know me, which won't watch this video. I don't think anyone's going to understand this video ever, but I think most of these views are myself, because this is probably the best I can make without any equipment. This is only made on the iPhone and PixArt. I don't care about YouTube. I'm not going to ever try unless I have a bunch of money to buy a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to try. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I mean, even if you don't know about Dark Souls 3, I guess you can enjoy Pyrosonical's video because it's cinematic and he's funny, right? But I think too much of my content requires you to do homework. Maybe. I don't know how to describe it. But this video was probably a waste of your time. And if you got to the end of it, I don't know why you watched it. I really don't. You probably should have clicked off, because what's going to happen is you're going to hear this segment now and click off and go, why did I watch all of this? This doesn't make any sense. I still don't understand it. I don't feel any better about this video, and I'm never going to play a Dark Souls game because I respect myself too much. And that's what I want what I expect from everyone. Actually, I don't have any wishes. This is a $60 game, and it's old, and it's not very balanced in a lot of ways. So, I guess it's an easy way to turn 3 minutes into half an hour for no reason. I'm sure this just confused people more. Honestly, I'm sure it didn't make any sense. But I think this is my best video. And I think it's actually this or Single Life, I'm not sure. Single Life is going to take 75 hours to explain. I'm never going to talk about that video ever. I'm just going to stop making YouTube videos, honestly.